Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week of September 2nd, 2024. I'm super tired. I'm on late. I can't stream long. Good morning, Mark. What's up? It's not because I didn't get sleep either. I got sleep. I just slept in late, and I woke up like an hour ago, so... I was debating whether or not to do this, and then I realized it was August 31st, and I should probably do this. So, I was almost about to take the day off, and I was like, I gotta do it. It's freaking last day of August. I'll never let, I'll look back at it, and I'll be like, dang, dude. That's why. But, who knows. I'm gonna put a thumbnail on, I'm gonna set up the stream and all that. And we'll get going on the spoilers. I gotta make this one shorter, because I'm starting late. It's Saturday, not a good combo. And I already promised Mrs. Cinny that I wouldn't be streaming too long today because I gotta go do something too. So we'll do the spoilers and we'll just like look at what's going on in the game, like where I'm at on things, and then we'll get out of here. So, setting up the stream here, I'll put a chapter in so you can skip all this nonsense. I got a thumbnail today, it's a spoiler video. So we got new troops, we got new mythic. We got a vault event next week, that's cool. Come on, it is freezing, so I'm gonna go to the chat. It is freezing, so I'll go to the chat. My studio. We are so close to that 3 million channel views. Like, it already gives us credit for it. That's how close we are. And we need like 1,000 views, which I don't even want to say how long that takes for me. It's not as long as you would think, but it's longer than it used to take. So it should happen soon. Very, very soon. Gems of War live stream. No, I'm not a robot. I got some tags. I'm playing Gems of War. Are we gonna do Puzzle Quest tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I'll take the day off. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Depends if I get a wild hair and decide to... I still haven't downloaded it. I don't know. We'll see. You're probably thinking he's not playing tomorrow. I don't know. I guess I should, let you know, but considering taking the day off tomorrow, since I didn't take today off, so I don't know, we'll see. Probably, I don't know, I can't say. Not sure. I'd rather hype it up for a week, I think, than just spring it on everybody. Give it a real good chance, or I might just pop on and like get used to it, put my toe in the water, not really worry too much about it, and just start playing it tomorrow. We'll see. I still haven't decided for real. I guess I should let some people know, though. So they know if they should be playing or not, or whatever. If they should be watching. But I don't know yet. I still don't know. See how I feel tomorrow when I wake up. For real. Hit that like. Let's get some more people in here. Hit the like. Let's get some more people. Okay, I got the intro. I think I got everything done here. Saved it. Okay, we can go on to the next chapter. Let me say hi to everybody first. Live chat. Still got the morning voice. We got Mark Sana Porters. What's going on? Do I get a reward or a gift for 3 million views? You'd think you would, but you don't. No. All I care about is subscribers on YouTube, for real. So if you had like 1 million subscribers or something, they would send you something. I think even like 100,000, they send you something. But until you get like 100,000 subscribers, they don't give you anything. The only thing I've gotten so far is like I got a paper, like a certificate, I guess, for getting monetized. That's the only thing I have so far. I got like a certificate from Google about how I'm monetized. It's the only thing I've ever got for what I've done on YouTube as far as from YouTube or Google. So Mark says morning, Porter's morning. Sauna's back. Hope you're feeling better, Sauna. Sound is good. You can spread it probably now. Now's probably fine. I got the thumbnail on there and saved. Porter says, dude, it's Labor Day weekend. You can have a day to throw some meat on the grill and chill. It's all good. Yeah, that might be tomorrow. We gotta get me the silver plaque. I don't know. We're never gonna get that. That's 100,000. It's taken me almost... I'm struggling to get to the 8,000 subscribers after almost 8 years, so... Probably gonna take us 100 years to get to 100,000. We just gotta find a different game to go along with Gems of War, like double up, and that would be a good start. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're not doing that. So starting very soon, we're gonna be going after, hopefully, games that are gonna... We need something else that will do what Gems of War did for the channel, while we still play Gems of War. Like, we're not throwing it away. We're not abandoning Gems of War. I just need another game that's just like it, as far as like how successful on the channel, basically. So we're gonna look for it. If we find it and we double up, that'd be a great start. That'd be a great start. That's kind of what I want right now. So, all right, let's auto play something, and while I read the spoilers to you, let's just do explore, I guess. It was kind of fun to watch the epic trials, though. It's kind of fun to do that. I don't know. Let's just get it going here. Fully auto. To battle. Alright, spoilers. At the 8-minute mark or so. Save. I'm looking at Taryn's world. Shout out to Taryn. Let me bring it up. There's extra noises today. I'm sorry. I just woke up. I didn't like just wake up like an hour ago. I overslept. It's because I haven't been sleeping very well. And then last night I only woke up like twice, and that was pretty good. So I ended up sleeping in. CCR! What's up? D-Rock, how's it going? Sauna with the gifted, thank you so much. I think I'm on the wrong thing. Went to Mark, alright Mark. Got re-upped. Yeah, autoplay's still the same speed. Still the same speed, yep. Which I don't think they're ever going to make it faster, because then it would be too good. Right now it's like people think it's bad, so they don't do it. So I think they'll never make it faster. Alright, here we go with the spoilers. So I'm going to read the spoilers, and I'll catch back up in the chat when I'm done, but I'm going to try to knock it out real quick here. We got weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of September 2nd, 2024. That means a new Mythic. Let's see if they even got it on here, though, because I feel like last time they didn't. Let's see, where are we at? On Monday, September 2nd, 2024, we have a Tower of Doom. Doom of Stone. I think we get a new doomed weapon, too, right? We're done with all the shovel business, so they're going to introduce a new one. A new doomed weapon. I guess we'll see that in a second here. It's a Forest of Thorns week. So we got Forest of Thorns Underspire, Forest of Thorns Epic Trial. I'll go over the event key drop table and the weapons in the Soul Forge soon, after this. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Primal Rift. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Grim Feather's Cub from Forest of Thorns. Thursday, Class Event is Archer. Friday, we have Vault Event. So we got one of those new Mythic / Vault Event Fridays. Those are always cool. It's probably as exciting as it can get, almost. Unless it's something new. Some brand new thing in the game. It doesn't get much more exciting than like a new Mythic and the start of a Vault Event at the same time on a Friday. Forest of Thorns week, let's check it out. What kind of troops can you get from event keys, and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge? Troops! I'm going to read them all, then I'll let you know if anything jumps out at me. Adelwing, Archdruid, Ori, Dandelion, Daughter of Yasmin, Dryad, Earth Dreamer, Elemental Sentinel, Feymark, Forest Troll, Giant Badger, Glade Warden, Gloom Leaf, Green Seer, Grim Feather, Hippogriff, Immortal Virago, Iron Bark, King Averlorn, King Bloodwood, Lady Aniriel, Lord Archimedes, Lord Bellinor, Owl Rider, Owlbear, Rowan, Sylvanamora, the Emerald Giant, the Werestag, Thorn Knight, Trent, Treekin, Vine Martin, Virago, Wood Rhinox, and Yasmin's Chosen. It's mostly like Forest Troll and King Averlorn. Forest Troll for your Truffle Shuffle. King Averlorn for your 50% start for Elves. So yeah, it's not that great. You might throw a little bit just to try to secure, I don't know, maybe Rowan, more copies, maybe. It's never worked out like that for me. I feel like she doesn't come through keys very often. Somebody was asking about that the other day, and she seems pretty rare in keys. You could get her for a reward for a kingdom. And then it's hard to get more copies of her, but maybe. Maybe you have to get all the quests done first or something? I don't know. Oh, I got 5 gems. Alright, so yeah, it's not a great one for event keys. You want to save Age of the Z, throw event key. Adana, Zalkari. Weapons! These should be there in the Soul Forge. Amethyst Band, Arrow of Slaying, Badger's Blade, Bow of Thorns, Cursebreaker Bow, Doomed Aegis, Dragon Oak, Elder Bow, Elemental Bow, Hammer of Force, Hammer of Nature, Oaken Crown, Rift Blade, Thorn of the Gods, Vine Whip, Virago's Branch, Yasmin's Bow, Yasmin's Chalice. Nothing there either. Elemental Bow used to be okay, but I don't see it very much these days. So yeah, unless there's something that I'm not thinking about as far as a weapon that's an ingredient to something else, then I don't see anything too great for next week as far as event key drop table and weapons in the Soul Forge. Unless you really, really need that Forest Troll, that'd be about it. So, let's check out the new troops. On Monday, September 2nd, 2024, from Forest of Thorns, we're getting Thorn Scout. Thorn to be wild. Arcane Forest, base rarity, ultra rare, troop type elf, troop roll striker. It's on the thumbnail. It's the dude with his shirt popped off. He's got a dagger, or whatever you call those. Maybe a dagger and a short sword or something. He's dual wielding. Long hair, elf ears. Spell is Deadly Thorns. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy, boosted by entangled gems and brown gems, 2-1. It's the shiny troop. Shiny spell is deal magic +3 damage to an enemy, boosted by entangled gems and brown gems, 1-1. And mana color green, brown, mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Wood Ancestry. Trait number 2 is Snare Trap. 10% chance to create an entangled gem when my turn begins. And trait number 3 is Stone Link. So, you know, Glory Shop troop, shiny troop, nothing too special. Single target damage. On Friday we're supposed to be getting a new mythic. I mean, we will. From Volpakia. Its name is Aguara. Unfortunately, yeah, they don't have any information on it here, so I'm so sorry I can't give you that. But it is from Volpakia. Its name is Aguara. It is a mythic. It's a fox. It's a fox. It's a fancy-looking fox. That's all I got for you. It's on the thumbnail as well if you want to see how it looks. But there's no spell. There's no mana color, no mana cost, no traits for some reason, even though it's Saturday and it's coming out next week. So I can't tell you too much about it, but it is coming on Friday. So we'll discuss it on Friday. Make sure you always, you know, nobody's got it yet. You can always wait and see. Watch a couple people use it. Listen to your guild mates or wherever. Don't go throwing all your keys for it before you know if it's good or not. Like, you know, take a little second, take a pause, and see if it's good or not before you waste all your keys on it. Unless you're a high-end game player and you're getting all of them, so it's always a thing. But yeah, it's a Volpacchia mythic named Aguara. It's a fox. That's all I can say. Weapon spoilers. On Monday, September 2nd, 2024, from Forest of Thorns, we have Doomed Aegis. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Shield. Weapon roll Defender. So we're getting Doomed Shields. Doomed Toilet Lid. Mana color brown, mana cost 18. The spell is give armor to an ally +3 per tempering level, give barrier to all brown allies, and stun all brown enemies. If the enemy has a doom, then convert 3 brown gems to giant brown gems. It's not horrible, I guess. Can boost up somebody's armor. It gives barrier to all brown allies. So you're giving armor and barrier if you're doing a completely brown team. Yeah, I think somebody mentioned, like, Guard's Avatar. So if you're doing, like, the Doomed Aegis with a Guard's Avatar, with a Circuit and Hadley, with something else, you'd be able to give it armor and a barrier. But we'll have to see, like, how much armor does it give. Does it give more than, like, a Shield of Urskaya, which is also brown? I mean, you have to use the shield during the event, so... Can't use a different weapon during the event. You're going to have to use it, but I'm talking like after the event's over. Doomed Glaive, Doomed Club, Doomed Shovels are all good outside of just the Tower of Doom. But will this one be good outside the Tower of Doom? We'll have to see. Also, nope, that's next week. Never mind. So yeah, just the one Doomed Aegis weapon. It's a Doomed Shield. It gives armor. It does barrier. Pretty cool. We'll see. Pet spoilers. Oh, Monday, September 2nd, from midnight, we have Black Bark. It's for the campaign. It is a little tree-looking dude with a like a skull mask. Pet color blue, effect cosmetic. So we do get a pet on Monday if you're doing the campaign, I think. And then max kingdom power. This will be the last thing, then we'll get to the game. September 6th, 2024, Volpacchia Kingdom Power goes to 14, and that is all. That's it. So yeah, the coolest stuff is like new Mythic, Vault Event. We do have a new Doomed weapon, but we're gonna have to see. Like, I think the Doomed Shovel is gonna be better, like the Doomed Glaives of the world is gonna be better, but maybe it'll be like the third best, we'll see. I mean, it's giving armor. That's cool for Guard's Avatar, Rowan, Tesla, but not for like the entire game all the time. I don't know, we'll see though. It's always how it is, we'll see. Alright, let's see what y'all were saying while this battle wraps up. That was the spoilers. Soda went to Mark. Thank you so much. D-Rock's here. Porter. CCR. Supernova. Mark says, I noticed my train emoji was missing yesterday. You always gift me. Thanks so much. I mean, if yours is missing, I bet you it goes right back on. That's the, perks of being here every time, all the time, and chatting in the chat, is I think, like, if a gifted happens, you're, like, on the top of the list. That's what I try to say to people, and they just, I don't know. You just gotta be, here often. And able to be gifted. Because I think there's, like, a setting you have to turn on, right? Do karate on the like button last day of the month. Can at least do karate on the like button, please. Chat with a 2 with a 2, thank you so much. Yasmin's Chosen is fun. It used to be. I used to use it. It was kind of cool. I just always think there's something better these days. Usually something better if you have everything. Like, there's always, yeah. That's all. If one, it could be one of your best troops. Could be. It was always kind of like a semi-looper. It was never a guaranteed loop. She's alright. Mark says, looks like I will save my event keys next week. Nothing too great for Mythics. Yeah, it's true. Goody says, so I got surprised with the faction event. Didn't realize when troops die, they are gone for the rest of the run. Could only make it to level 60, starting to hit a wall with Venoxia Weaver. Maybe try Venoxia, Queen Beatrix. That way you can loop a little bit better. So make sure you have a green storm. Make sure you take away, like... I'll show you. That's what I'm using, too. But yeah, you're a little bit lower level, though, right? So my new account might run into a wall as well. Summoning weapon, that's a good idea. Supernova says, my chat options have changed. I no longer have suggestive correction options bar. Is this happening for everyone? I'm on an Android phone, so there is that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been on a stream on an Android phone. Goody says, indeed, Mark Weaver was helping when I do kill something, but was getting snuffed with banishes. Infinite Barrier, maybe. If you cast it. Goody says, then submerge troops for my next issue since my team only casts. Hard to keep popping Mountain Crusher and Leopard to blow up skulls and slowly chip. Eric says, quick question, how do you reset your account on Steam? I just used a different email, I think. Instead of like starting all the way over, I think I used a different email. I can't remember. It's always so easy for me. People ask that question and I'm always so confused because it's just always so easy for me, so I don't even like think about it while I'm doing it. I think I just used a different email is all I did. You can do as many accounts as you want if you just keep using different emails. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Somebody can let me... If anybody else knows in the chat, can you help Eric out? Like, I just set up, like, a different Gmail account. Same thing if you wanted to make, like, another YouTube account so you could then subscribe again to Sinnycool's channel. You just use a different email. You can make as many accounts as you want. Get me to 8K subs. Otherwise, you might have to contact the devs or put in a ticket or something and say you just want to start over. Maybe they would let you do that, but I don't know. I've always just done a new email, I think. Goody says, yeah, this is the only team I've got fully traded and ascended, and Weaver is my only bronze troop at the moment. Started working on Rowan. Supernova performed the super secret ninja stealth punch on the like button. Yeah, let's go. Well, I don't know what to call this next portion. I'm not going to only stream for 23 minutes. So what do you guys want to see? We could play the game normally. That would mean doing like XP booster, adventure board, dungeon. We could do the guild event, which is invasion, where we're on the last reward. We could do Underspire, which is pretty difficult this week. I'm heading towards the 6th boss. We could do PvP, where I'm trying to get on the leaderboard. Well, I'm winning my leaderboard, crushing my leaderboard, but I'm kind of trying for global. I don't know if I'm going to make it, because people are just, like, staying just enough ahead of me that it gets... I'm trying to play at night sometimes with the PvP, and I'm so tired. It's kind of like doing Nomapaloozas at night. So I keep like inching closer, like, oh, I'll just get really close to 100. That way they don't see me up there. And then all of a sudden I can jump on the board, but I don't know, last night I didn't do as much as I was doing before. So I'm like 6,000 away. There's PvP. And then there's, of course, the faction event. Eldrazor, which I'm on like level 100 or something. So those are the things we could do. Yeah, level 100. Let me show Goody my team here. I got Mountain Crusher, Venoxia, Queen Beatrix, Leprechaun. There's definitely way higher level, better things you could be using, but I just felt like using this, so I'm using it. It's still pretty good. So go with your Nishas. And, you know, Horde level definitely helps. Your quality, we knew this was happening this weekend. We should have been doing City of Thieves 2 weeks ago to get shards and treasure and all that business, and then we know that Eldrazor is coming, so we should have leveled our Horde level to at least 100 or something. We should have got our quality to 10. That'll help a little bit with extra potions, extra stats. And then, yeah, if you just loop with this team, you should be pretty good. Like, the enemy can't kill you. Make sure you have a green storm going on. You see that green storm in the bottom? That's to help me loop. Leprechaun. I usually go with Vinoxia early because it hits harder. And then, like, once there's only one thing left, you can Queen Beatrix because she does scatter damage. Let me put Invasion here. We'll do a little bit of this since Goody asked about it. Invasion, or not Invasion, but, Faction. Faction. Event. 26. I'll put 25 because I said some stuff. I said some stuff. With my mouth. With air. Grey King? Probably like an A tier these days. He's good for PvP and stuff like that. He's good in very specific situations. Not something like, I think S tier should be for things you're gonna use all the time and they're awesome. Or they're like the super best of their place, like High King Iron Gut. Grey King is like an A tier, yeah. Still really, really good though. This is what I've been doing here. Queen Beatrix is super easy to get in the underworld. She will cleanse you as well. I do treasure multiplier order. It makes everything take longer, but I can't break the habit. It seems to work for me. I get hundreds of thousands of gold. I always get events done. I have all the troops, you know, proof is in the pudding kind of deal. Good old mid-level team, no mythics. 1.2, 1.2, 1.3, 1.15, 1.15. Let's do 1.3. No problem, Eric. I tried, man. Let's see what y'all are saying. Mark with the 2 if I didn't say it already. Thank you so much. Philip says if you have trouble fighting against submerged troops, the wand... Yeah, if you use the wand second option, it will curse them and take off their submerge. That is true. It's a great way to deal with it. Goody says, what do I farm for each of the orbs? So... you'll farm Chaos Orbs to get the orbs, and then you'll pop the Chaos Orbs, and you'll get a random orb, which could be the orange, or the blue, or the purple, or the... So pretty much Vault Event is the best place to, like, farm anything. Because you'll get Vault Keys. Vault Keys will lead to orbs. Orbs you'll open, you'll get the colored orbs. Guild events, being in a good guild. Stuff like the current invasion will give you orbs. Single player events like this will give you orbs. Underspire will give you orbs. Stuff like that mostly. Vault events like the main place where you can farm it and get like 1 billion of them. Being in a good guild is the next best thing. Getting guild events done, getting orbs for the guild events. Single player events, Underspire. That's where you get orbs. And then you pop the orbs and you get lucky, or you don't get lucky. You get the green one every single time, you get unlucky, or you get major glory. Major orb of minions. Here I see like 16-7, I'll do 16. Whichever one's higher. Vinoxia takes him out. I'm sure a lot of people are using like Stellarix this weekend. But I wanted to use something different. So we're not just always using Stellarix on stream. I feel like that's a disservice to the community. Once people know about Stellarix and they know how to use it, maybe you show it like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Like, I might do that here in the next thing we do. I could be using Stellarix, but I think if you show it all the time for everything, it's not really helping that many people. I think the point of streaming is to, like, kind of help as many people as you can. At least in my brain. Maybe not for everybody. maybe you just stream like you just want to play a game and you want to show people you're playing the game, like, and you don't really care about helping people. But my main thing has always been like helping people. I guess when I'm playing like Elden Ring or something like that, I'm kind of just playing the game and I'm not really. But for Gems of War, the game I've been playing for 7 years and I'm like basically an expert in, most of my 90% about it is me helping people. And then I play the game normally when I'm not on stream. Like, then I'll go back to Stellarix or something boring like that that everybody already knows about. But yeah, you can't like specifically farm like an orange orb or a blue orb or a purple orb. You're just going to get orbs of chaos, you're going to pop them, and then it's randomly going to give you one of the colors. There is like the Underspire where you have like a guaranteed orange orb in there somewhere. So Underspire might be the only place where you can get like a specific orb. Most of the time you're popping a chaos orb and hoping for a certain one. I think the Soul Forge you might be able to make some of them. I never really, unless I was going for Zul'Goth. I don't think I ever did that except for when I was going for Zul'Goth, maybe. Maybe that's why you're asking. In that case, if you have like a ton of green ones, can't remember how it works in the Soul Forge. It's been so long. Mostly you're turning orbs into power orbs in the Soul Forge, though. You're not really making different colored. There we go. That was an example of that. That's what I'm doing right now. I tried to get to level 100 last night, so it wouldn't be like me cramming on Sunday night. So we're on stage 10, which is, we just started today. So by the end of today, I'm hoping to be, you know, somewhere halfway from 10 to 16. So I'm hoping to be on like 13 at least by tonight. And then tomorrow, hopefully I only have to do like 14, 15, 16 or 15, 16 or something like that. So I just do a little bit each day. I never want to like cram it all into one day because that's the quickest way to fail. If you wait till Sunday night and you're only on like stage 8, you got to do the whole half of it and the hardest half of it on Sunday night. That's the quickest way to like not get it done. So make sure you do like a certain amount each day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Cut it into thirds and do a third on Friday, a third on Saturday, and a third on Sunday, and you'll get it all the way done. That's what I do anyway. I don't know. Mark says, finished Underspire last night. Love that terror mechanic. Diamantina slid away. Was easy but slow. Great job. It wasn't easy. Porter says, Supernova, I'm on my phone, and it gives me the auto-suggested words for the chat. Oh. Goody says, yeah, I wasn't sure if it mattered for the events like regular delves. I had 0 horde level. I'm doing order as well. Yeah, that's what I kind of determined with my new account, is whenever a faction event pops up, that's the time to do the horde level for whatever faction it is. At a certain point. You know, you don't do it immediately. Like, if you're on your first or second week of farming City of Thieves, you're not going to up your horde level for a faction event on a Tuesday or a weekend. But when you're ready, when you have, like, all the good troops in the underworld, and then you got your City of Thieves horde level on a certain amount, like, I think I went to, like, 155 just to make it easier to farm. Plus, I know it's, like, a harder one for 500, so might as well, right? So I didn't up any other horde levels until I had City of Thieves at like 155. Then, at a certain point, when I already had Queen Beatrix, King Gobtruffle, Miragic Queen, Harpy Mage, Gargoyle, Shoggoth, Magma Dragon, Great Worm, Fire Fox, Fire King, whatever its name is, Fox King, dude. I had like a lot of the good troops. Then the next faction event that happened, when I was ready, when I had like some treasure, I had some gold, I was ready to actually go for it, I would up the horde level of whatever faction was on Tuesday or the weekend. And that's how I would start picking what's the next faction I'm going to up the horde level of. It'd be based on what's the schedule. Like which faction event's Tuesday, what's the next one that's hitting on the weekend. Those are the next horde levels I would do in the underworld, because it does affect your event. My Eldrazi weekend faction event is easier than a person's that has 0 horde level. Because I have more potions and I have more stats. Because I upped the horde level of Eldrazi in the Underworld, and it does count towards your event. And it's the other way around, too. If you have your Eldrazi on 0 and you do the event and you get up to like level 250, it's going to count for the Underworld. Your Eldrazi is going to be on 250. So it does count. The events do count towards your Underworld. Your Underworld does count towards your events. Except for like your Eldrazi, if it's on 200, you don't start the event on 200. It starts on 20 no matter what, because you got to get all rewards. It's an event that starts fresh, so you start on 20, even if you're on 200. But your horde level and your horde quality counts towards it, and your potions and all that. So you can make it easier on yourself by upping your horde level in Eldrazi before the event starts or during the event. You can still do it right now. It still help. I don't think it helps like in the middle. Like if you had already started like level 100 and you're on like the 3rd fight, if you go up your horde level in Eldrazi, I don't think it counts until you get done with that level 100 and you start the next one. Because I've done that before. Like I'll be using like High King Iron Gut, and I'll be halfway through level 100 on a faction event, and then I'll go give him, I'll like gold elite him, and it doesn't count until you're done with that. And then it'll start counting. You get my drift. Like, hey, I'll go I'll give him a little extra attack, and it'll help in the next fight. Nope. You gotta wait till you're done with that floor, and then it will count. Because whatever you start with is what counts. I'm pretty sure. Let's catch up in the chat, then we'll figure out what we're doing next. Flareon says, it is so stupid, spend more than 10k glory and a tons of keys and still can't get Leprechaun. Dang. So my advice to you would be to go to the Warrens and get Trickster. Because that happens every once in a while. I've had people say that. You're not the only one. I happen to get lucky and get it every time. I've done 3 new account playthroughs and I always got Leprechaun. But it is kind of RNG. But maybe go to the Warrens and pop some portals. And get Trickster. Right here. First try. Trade them up. And it'll be like the next best thing. Leprechaun's empowered, so you might have to do some tricky ordering of your troops, or make sure you have potions or something like that for it to work as good as Leprechaun. But it explodes a bunch of green, and it starts at 75% mana, so it's the next best thing to Leprechaun, and it's not as hard to get. Like you saw, I did 1 Chaos Portal and I got it. So that was my advice to people that can't get Leprechaun. Harpy Mage is good too, and you can get her down here as well. If she's like something you can use, like she's yellow and red, so it's not going to be a direct replacement like Trickster is. But Stonesong Eerie, another good one that's similar to Leprechaun would be Harpy Mage. But you can get down here pretty easy. Didn't get her there though. Let's see how long it takes. No? Come on, Harpy. Well, Trickster popped on my first try, and now Harpy Mage doesn't want to pop. So maybe get Trickster. There she is. Like 1,000 Chaos Shards I got her. Maybe 800. But another 75% start. Exploding the board. So they're the next best things to a Leprechaun. And you can get them in the Underworld with Chaos Shards, so it's not like super hard. It's not going to be random throwing a million glory and hoping. It's going to be you're going to get it because it's the only thing in the drop table. So you say you middle finger to the game, right? Like, oh, you don't want to give me Leprechaun, RNG, a stupid game? Well, guess what? I'm smarter than you. I'm going to go to the Warrens and I'm going to get Trickster. And I'm just going to use Trickster. I'm not even going to care about Leprechaun. Screw you. It's almost just as good. So don't keep not giving me Leprechaun. I don't care. You know, you do something like that. Alright, let's do a little invasion or something, I guess. Let me read the rest of the chat here. Goody says, okay, I was trying to get the orbs in the faction event, but can't make it that far. Yeah, just get as far as you can. It's gonna be, you have to do that. Like, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. You're not gonna go from kindergarten to 5th grade. So there is a portion of the game where you're just like you're doing what you can do in the faction events. You're not getting all rewards. You're just going as far as you can go. You hit a wall, You said, hey, I tried. It's better than not trying. But maybe next time up your horde level and quality before you start. Like on Tuesday, if you're going to do the next one on Tuesday, which was Primal Rift, you could start right now and start upping your horde level and quality for Primal Rift so you're ready on Tuesday. Like we know what's coming on Tuesday. It's Primal Rift. So you could go right now down here to Primal Rift. And you could say, okay, I know this is happening next Tuesday, so I'm going to go ahead and up my horde level and get some more stats and potions to make it easier. Because it counts for the event. So I did, Eldrazor I already have on max, but if I was on my new account, I would have upped my horde level on Eldrazor before this event started. Or like right now, you can still do it right now. You could go do City of Thieves 3 times right now, and then use any Chaos Shards you get from that on Eldrazor. You don't even have to open portals in Eldrazor. You could open portals somewhere else, get a good troop, and then take the treasure to Eldrazor. Wherever it is, I can't find it. It's down here somewhere. I think it's on the left side. Doesn't matter. I don't have to show it. Where are you, stupid? There it is. Come here and up your horde level. This will count towards your event. Let's see all those stats there. 72, 34, 144, 144. I'm getting, that's all extra stats I get while I'm doing this event right now. So my Vanaxia has an extra bunch of magic. 30 something. Or 20, whatever it is. I don't know. It has an extra 36 magic. And I have all these potions up here too. The power one's the one that really matters, I think. Because I don't think you can like double up on enchant potions. But power gives you 7 to all stats. And then my quality's on 10, so I'm getting more loot from the event too. That could be some people's problem. They're like, man, I don't get much loot from this. Well, I'm getting hundreds of thousands of gold and all kinds of good stuff because my quality's on 10. I'm getting +3 to my delve chest level on every single time. And times 2 glory, times 2 ingots, times 2 souls, times 4 gold. You just gotta like think ahead and do stuff before the event. But sometimes you don't have enough gold, you don't have enough treasure, you can't do that, but you just do what you can do. Like, there is a portion of the game where that's going to happen. You're in 1st grade, you're in 2nd grade. You're not in 4th grade yet. Supernova says the Grey King can hit submerged troops, he's the best. Sana says check the summoning stones every week. Yeah, that's another good idea for Flarund. Summoning stones, check green and purple summoning stones and see if Leprechaun's there. You can check every week, because it might be there. It's like random. Sana says, Bog Strider, 2 times Queen Bee, a Boreal Crystal. Sounds good. No. Supernova says, come to think about it, TGK is the only AoE troop that can hit submerged troops. Yeah, because it's like targeting a color instead of like just hitting all enemies. Eric Johnson says, is there a deck codex online? I don't know. I'm the online. You know what I mean? So, I'm not sure. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not sure what a codex is. Goody says, indeed, been spending all my treasure on City of Thieves at level 70, though, so almost there. Yeah, that's what you should be doing, so that's good. Yeah, Trickster. Go get it. That's your middle finger to the game. Like, oh, you don't want to give me Leprechaun after throwing all these keys? I'm just going to go get Trickster, because it's just the common from the Warrens. Like, it's almost impossible not to get it. That's your, like, your big brain move to say F you to the game, you know? Alright, let's do a little invasion. I'm just going to show, like, an example of everything that's going on right now. I switched this team up a little bit. So I think I had Harpy Mage or something, and now I just got double Queen Beatrix. Because my Queen Beatrix was just getting up anyway. So I didn't need Harpy Mage. Remember on Monday when I say, hey, check back in with me on Saturday and I'll let you know if I'm still using this team or not? Well, this is one of those situations where I changed my team a little bit. I've been just Queen Beatrix in because I feel like it's faster than using the troop. The, like, tower killer. Because I'm going to kill everything all at the same time instead of, like, one at a time. Like, right now I could, because there's only one enemy. But otherwise, I'm just using the Beatrix. I'm, like, ignoring the invasion troop, just having it on the team for the points. Beatrix has been fine just killing towers on her own. She's stinging the crap out of those towers. Swarming them. Getting honey all over them so you can't climb up it. It's too slippery. Maybe you kill the Raven Tower with your invasion troop just to secure the bag. Or you finish something off, but otherwise... I've just been doing the Beatrix. Like right there, maybe I should have killed the Raven Tower, but I'd rather kill them all at the same time, yeah? It's not slow or anything. One more fight, just for example, of event. So we did the spoilers, and I'm going to show you examples of everything, and then we're going to get out of here today. I'm not streaming too long. Show you where I'm at. But if you have any questions, definitely ask them, because I'm here. I'm here today. Trying to get that last day of August in. Bang, bang, bang. So there's that. Pretty close to all rewards. That major Orb of Chaos. So I will do the rest of that tonight. I always do. Especially now that I'm not playing my new account. I will definitely... I'm like 99% sure I'm going to finish up all my sigils tonight. As long as they don't get it done before then. I'm not going to keep going if they get it done. So that's Invasion. That's Faction. Let's go check out, like, Underspire. This one's kind of tough, so you might see me die. I am pretty deep. I'm going after the 6th boss. The 7th boss is right after the 6th boss. So we're pretty much heading right towards the end here. And I'm using Void Dragon, Bone Whip, Void Dragon. I changed this one, too. So you're lucky that you come to every stream, and you get to see the changes that I make. So I got the Midnight King there now, because my Void Dragon's been dying a little bit, so I need a summon. So I put a summoner on the bottom of the team. Plus that Daemon Child wasn't doing much. Yeah, you figure that out after you use the team for a few days. Like, oh, yeah. I need somebody else in there. It's gonna do something. Can't afford to have, like, a blank. Depending on what you're fighting here, it can get tough. It's gonna be kind of random what enemies you fight, depending on which room you pick. We gotta get our Void Dragon up. There we go. Sometimes I'll do this first, just to put more purple up there. And then fire it. Extra turn. Could do that again. Extra turn. We got the skulls. We got the purple. Let's do that again. So we're winning. Okay, that was a good fight. I should probably walk off the stage with that good joke. But let's try at least one more fight, because I know some of y'all are probably having trouble out there. Maybe you don't have 2 Void Dragons, maybe you don't have Midnight King. It's a tough week. I'm not like gonna say, ah, you should get it done, keep trying, or, what's wrong with you? I'm not gonna say that, because it's a hard week. And maybe you don't get it done. My new account would not be able to do this. There's no way. I doubt it. My new account was cruising, had all kinds of gems, gold, souls, troops, but I don't think it could do this one. This Underspire. It would have trouble, for sure. So I'm not gonna, like, sit here and act like everybody should be able to do this all the way to 7. But give it your best try. Try to get the 2nd boss or something. There's no excuse to, like, not try. That's the thing there's no excuse for, is to not try. But if you can't make the 7th boss, I get it, because it's pretty hard. Especially if you don't have Void Dragon or Ossifer. which my new account does have Ossifer, so I might be able to make it to like the 4th boss, but even with Ossifer, I don't think I would be able to make it to the 7th boss, because he just falls off eventually. Void Dragon can at least try to loop. Ossifer kind of falls off if you're a lower level with Ossifer. If you're a higher level with Ossifer, you could probably go all the way with Ossifer, but a lower level with Ossifer, you're not going to be as impressed, because your stats aren't as high. Well, they run away, that's good. And we win again. There's the door. It's down a weird long corridor. But I found the door. Remember, just do highest level to find the door. You have to get to the door anyway. That's where the 7th boss is going to be, right behind that door. So we have to go there anyway. So it's always the first thing you should do. Like, after I went through this door here, first thing you should do is highest level. So right here we had a choice between this room and this room. And I picked this room because it was the higher level room. Then I had a choice between this room and this room. And I picked this room because it was the highest level room. And that took me straight to the door. And we have to go to the door no matter what. So it's a good thing to do first thing when you're doing Underspire. Just go do highest level fights. Because you have to go to the door either way. Then to find the dragon, there's like... It's just random, but... You know, we have to find the door, so that's one thing to do before you go looking for the dragon. But I'll get this done. I'll get this done by Sunday. So I'm pretty far... I don't really need to do a ton of this. Maybe tomorrow I finish this off because I got a lot of PvP and invasion and faction to do that I need to catch up on. So I might wait till tomorrow to do the rest of this one. Underspire, because I'm really far. But I will buy... Should I buy torches? I think I'll wait and see. I'll do the 5 torches I got and see how far I get. Kind of on Saturday and Sunday, you're like... You don't just automatically buy torches. You kind of, like, see where you're at. You don't want to waste gems. Let's see how many sentinels I got. If I have any torches left over, I would go back and get them. I practice what I preach. I'm not just doing sentinels off stream. I tell you, and here's a sentinel over here. I didn't use a torch on it because I'm going to make sure I can get the bosses done first. But if I have extra torches done, when I'm done with the 7th boss, I'll come back and do this fight. Same with any other sentinel. There's some over here. Go get that one, yeah. But that was Underspire. What else do we got? We did faction, we did Underspire, we did invasion. Guess it would just be PvP left? As far as like the special events. I'm going to start my night off by completing a dungeon run, of course, and then I'll do my adventure board. Look at that, you got a verse there. Definitely do that. But after that, I'd be doing these things. Let's get out of the underworld, I don't like it. And... PvP, I guess. Ooh, it's in Central Spire. So, I remember yesterday, I don't know if it was yesterday, but whatever day I was showing my PvP, I forgot to do Citadel Wars. So I was explaining to y'all how I do PvP, and I forgot to do it. The Citadel Wars, I just jumped straight into doing monoliths and VP farming. But I meant to do Citadel Wars, so maybe we'll do it today. Looks like we have Central Spire and Central Spire only, so we get to use whatever team we want. I think I usually do my purple Guild Wars team. I wonder if it's still there. Probably not. Well, I'll use that. That's fine. It's my red one. So this is the first thing I do for PvP. Alright, Chad, have a good one, man. Labor Day weekend, he's working. Trey's here. Yoke's here. Good morning. Trey with the 3. Thank you so much. Helps a lot. Last day of the month. You guys are like putting in your final amounts for the month. It's not going to be the worst month, so I can tell you that. We already beat the worst month. So, but we might be in 5th place. I think we're pretty much, no matter what you guys do today, I think we're going to get 5th place. It's like 4th place is too far away. But it helps a lot, so I appreciate it. Okay, so I definitely scout during Citadel Wars, so we got Queen Beatrix here. King Salinas, Queen Beatrix, Vanessa, and Pan. That looks like not a real team, so I'm just gonna not use Swift Talismans. Should I use... I'll just do Orpheus, I guess. Make sure we can win. It don't look like a real team to me, so I'm not gonna use Swift Talismans. It could still beat me, but most of the time. Like, how are they gonna get up their Queen Beatrix? I don't know. They don't have any mana generation. They do have a 50% start, though. So I need to play well. What should we do? I'm gonna go for yellow. Maybe get up my flail. Start like that. Got Shagra. So we need red next to Skull. That's probably good enough. As long as there's no extra turns. They do have Queen Beatrix up. But she's probably just gonna die. Yep. Unfortunate. She didn't get to sting us. I think we're good with this. It's the cool thing about Shagra. You don't have to have alignment. You can just... As long as you have enough red next to Skulls. Got this. Got this. And let's just do this. We win our first fight, Citadel Wars. Anita with the gifted went to Yoke the Ham. All right. So Yoke got gifted today. Mark got gifted today. It's pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll do our Citadel Wars, you know. I don't know if we're going to go much further than that. We got Queen Beatrix again. Sycorax, Queen Beatrix, Boreal Crystal, Mirage Queen. That's a good team. Seems like a team I would make. Got Smashed Mouth. Smash Mouth, Fundingus, Norbert's Turnip, Goblin King. They're really trying to do that Goblin loop on you. We got Prismatic Orb, Zulgoth, Empyreon, the Grey King. Man, I'm scared of all these teams, for real. So I might put a Swift Talisman on. If you're scared, go to church. With a Swift Talisman. First Swift Talisman I've used in like the last 3 Citadel Wars. But they're scary. All 3 teams were scary. It's when you grab your Blanky. Your Swift Talisman Blanky. Let's do this. That. This. And now we got that. And now we got this. And now we got that. That's how it's supposed to go. We have any extra turns? No. So let's flail it. Do we have... No. Let's just take some skulls. There we go. So we win. Beat the scary team. We put our blankie over our head. We told them to go away, scary team. We yelled for our mommy. I see Cedric here. It's probably fine. Yeah, so we'll take off our Swift Talismans. Because it's a team we know we can beat. We don't want to waste those. Anita, you just woke up from your nap? I feel ya. I finally got good sleep. Like, kind of good for me sleep. I didn't go to bed and then sleep entirely through the night and wake up in the morning. No. But I only woke up twice. So that was cool. Once at like 2:30 in the morning and once at like 5:30. But I went to bed at like 11. So I slept from like 11:30 to 2:30 and then I woke up, went pee, you know. I probably fell back asleep by 3, woke up at like 5:30. Took me another 30 minutes to fall back asleep. Went to bed from like 6 to 8:30. I got some sleep finally. Just never get that deep REM sleep. Sometimes I feel stupid because I don't sleep enough. I'm really way smarter than you guys think I am, probably, if I'd get some actual sleep. You always got half a brain Sinny on here. Alright, we got this. And this. This is my team I made up that no one else ever uses. And it works for me. It's one of my favorites because it works. And I made it up. You know, sometimes you see a good team and you use it, like Stellarix teams, you know. I didn't make up Stellarix. But we all use it. But this one's the one that I actually made myself from scratch, so feels extra good when it wins. And it's not some, like, wand Stellarix team either, you know? I mean, nothing on this team is, like, some variation of another team. We got Shagra, Flail of Guard, Hatir, and Scroll, and the Miraji Queen. None of that. It's not like Wand. It's not Stellarix. It's not something you see all the time. You never see Hatir and Scroll, and you never see Shagra, and I'm not using the Wand. You know? The only thing you ever see on this team is Miraji Queen. So, I love it. Too many Wand and Stellarix teams out there thinking they're reinventing the wheel. We got King Salinas, Queen Beatrix, Faunus. Here's that team again, so let's go fight it. Gave me the same team twice. Gotta stroke the algorithm. Gems of War, new Mythic. Gems of War spoilers. Gems of War new. Gems of War tier list. Gems of War Mythic tier list. Gems of War super fast mega mega super mega. Funny, I did that mega joke and then I saw mega the next day. It's not, I'm not even, you know, it's just in general. It's not directed at any certain person. It's like my satire of the baity thumbnail title YouTube business going on. Not directed at any, if you could say it's directed at one certain person, and you'd probably be right, but I don't know. I just see it all the time. Super mega mega super duper for everything all the time. You would think not everything could be super duper mega. It's like, how is one thing super duper mega and then the very next week something else is super duper mega? What happened to the other thing that was... Can everything be super duper mega? That just means that super duper mega is not that good. If everything's super duper mega. You want like one thing to be super duper mega and then not to have super duper mega for like 3 months. And then it's actually super duper mega. Because it's so good that nothing can replace it. It's so awesome it is super duper mega. But if everything's always super duper mega, then that's just normal. That shouldn't even pique your interest. I guess people are super smart and they just see super duper mega and they click. Every single time. It's like touching the hot stove. Ouch! Touching the hot stove. Ouch! Touching the hot stove. Ouch! Usually people like touch the hot stove. Ow! I'm not doing that again. I just burnt myself. That hurt. I'm not touching that stove again. Some of the Gems of War community though is ouch! 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 They don't understand. They're so smart. They don't get it. Ouch! Why does the stove keep hurting me? The hurty-burny. Why does my hand keep hurty-burny? What's wrong? What's wrong with my hand? Ouch! I'm smart. I only took kindergarten 5 times. It's like I touched the hot stove 5 times. You're supposed to not do that. If you touch the burny stove, you don't touch it again. You're supposed to learn a lesson. Like, oh, okay. It's hot, so I don't touch it. They keep touching it. I don't know why. They like to get burned on their hand. Goody says, whose laundry do I gotta do to get a sub? Gems of War stroke that ego. Classics here. RE is here. Yoke says this is the third time that I've been gifted by Anita. At this point, I'll probably have to do her laundry. Oh, that's where that came from. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you come to the streams, you get gifted. You're definitely, like, it's an order. They put you in order. Like, Mark is at the top of the list. If Sana or Anita or Mark or Chad's gifted runs out, they're at the top of the list if somebody gives a gifted. You know? And then you got anybody else that comes a lot, like Tyrion. Tyrion's been getting gifted for like years now because he keeps coming to the streams. I don't think he's ever got one on his own. He just he gets them gifted all the time. That's awesome because he just comes to the streams. That's all you have to do. It's like Tyrion is the ultimate proof of all you got to do is come to the streams and you get gifted. You can ask him yourself. He knows it. We had a whole joke where we were like keeping him in prison with his gifted. Because he kept getting it back to back to back to back. So here's a situation where I would not do Shagura because we have no red next to skulls. So even though I'm going to put some red up there and then change them to skulls, it's probably not going to be good enough. Unless it happened like right here. If this turned red, that'd be cool. But I'm not going to like bank on it. So I'm going to go ahead and take like yellow, get my weapon up, change the board up. And we got our Tyrion scroll, so we're looking for stuff like this right here. Extra turn. Now we got a lot of red next to skulls, so that'll be fine. We could take the brown out of here. Now it's even better. Well, kinda. Sometimes that'll happen. I kind of made it worse by taking the brown. So, let's flail it. If all else fails, flail it. Once again. Okay, we got this. Okay, now, do it. There you go. It's kind of close right here. I think I'll take this out of here. Got yellow into skulls. That could give me flail. Let's do that. Nope. Something happened there. Shagura is not good right now, so let's do flail. Shagura's pretty good right now. We got all this red next to skulls. We just need this to change. Or this to change. Or this to change. We have lots of options, so that's a good time. Worked out. Cool. Do we have a Tyrion scroll? I don't see it, so let's do this. Now we do, right here. There's Shagura. Perfect, right here. No matter what's going to happen. Beating up on this Guardian. Taking a minute, but it always does. There, now it's dead. We just got to kill their last one, which won't be as hard. Okay, yellow. Okay, we got it up here. We got a Tyrion scroll right here. That's fine. Your Miraji Queen's just there for the 50% start, but sometimes you will cast her. Just you turn the green to purple, so usually you don't get to do the green to Doomskull. But she's there mostly for the 50% start to get everybody else up. She's not really there for the conversion. But sometimes you will. And we win again. 2 Swift Talismans. I think we only used 1, so we gained 1. But we'll have to see here, because these fights look pretty hard. We might just break even. See how it looks. Essence of Evil, Shaggorath, CT, and Pharaoh Khafru. That's a competent team right there. I don't know if I'm scared of it, but... Oh, we got new set. Alright. So Queen Ash, Queen Heliod. Okay, maybe. Got Tesla Tina. We have Bork, CT, and Pyrion. So I think first person. And I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try to gain a Swift Talisman. Prince Basalt. Okay. Purple extra turn. Red next to skulls. No. We got the green, though. Let's get it. Now we have red next to skulls. That'll be 100%. Let's go. And Whatever. I don't know. We need yellow. Need yellow. We can take blue and purple. Get our tier and scroll up, which we have right here. Does anybody else show you where the conversions will change? Does anybody else do this on YouTube or streaming? They show you exactly where the conversion's going to happen, so I know most of y'all probably don't need to know. But right here is where it's going to happen. That's where I'm getting the extra turn for converting. 1, 2, 3! Let's just take skulls. I don't know, skulls. They still got a chance. That prismatic orb can be annoying sometimes, even though it's replacing the wand. Especially in PvP. Sometimes I'll be doing VP farming and that orb will just hang around forever. Just barrier, extra turns. Get annoying sometimes. Do we have any extra turns? Yes. Alright, now we got both our dudes. We got all our dudes. Let's see if we got it. Red next to Skull. No. Yellow to Doom Skull. No. Okay, purple to... Green to purple. Yes, right here. Let's do it. Now the red to Skull we have right here. See? Just watch the portion of the screen where I'm showing. Yeah, let's just do this. Right here. See this? And then... We're so close to just a win. We got the Miraji Queen right here, so let's just do that. And we win! 6-0 Citadel Wars. Used 1 Swift Talisman. Gained 1. Elementalist. It's a thinker. It's not like a, you know, Pharaoh, Kafru, Stellarix team, but it's a thinker. You gotta use your brain a little bit. But it won. That's all that matters. That's good, Sana. She says I use your team in red restriction just for not using Takshaka everywhere. Skip the flail, give me the flog. Tyrion says I get conjungles every now and then. Could be worse. Supernova says I get gifted even if I don't come to the streams. But that's from coming to the streams so much before you didn't come to the stream. You know, like Brian got gifted the other day and he wasn't even at the stream. But that made him come to the stream because he got gifted. It sent a notification to him and then he came. But that's from him coming to the streams previous. So Supernova used to come to the streams all the time. I remember when you were looking for a new job or something, you were here every day. And then you got your new job and you've been working a lot. But all of that credit built up from before you got your new job, you know? It might take a little while, but you'll build up credit and then you'll go to the top of the list. And then if somebody gets gifted, it definitely chooses from a list of sorts. People that are here the most. Alright, so Anita, I might be gone, but I hope you have a good day. So I don't know if I'm going to play much longer. What time is it? Let me check out the sitch. If we keep playing, I'll do my monolith buffs or something. Maybe go look at our orange diamonds. It seems okay. We can play a little bit longer. Oh, I should probably check with Wifey, though. We'll do a little bit more. Something in the middle. Okay, let's look at our orange diamonds. We do have this is our gold marks. There's a blood frenzy there. What sucked was, I finally had a blood frenzy in my purple where I'm farming VP, and it was last night. But I was so tired I couldn't take advantage of it. It sucked. Wish it had happened like the day before or the day before, because I was going hard those days. We got elf blood frenzy. And we gotta win 4 fights to get our gold marks. And I don't have an elf team. But I have to make one, because you gotta go get these. Where are we at? We're at the Bay of Stars. Maybe we could do a mortal or something. Nick's here. What up, Nick? Crow's here. We got the Weaver. We got Yavendra. This thing's supposed to be good in the Bay of Stars, but I tried it the other day and I didn't like it. I think it needs to be leveled up a little bit more. It wasn't doing like... it, just because something says it does double damage in whatever area doesn't mean it's going to be better than some other mythic. Unless it's like Ossifer. Like, I wouldn't force yourself to use Lucifer just because you're in Summer's Isle. Like, that could be a mistake people might be making. Because I tried Aquaria. I tried it. And it was, like, not great. Even with the double damage. Like, it won the fight, it just wasn't impressive or anything. King Averlorn's a good start, because we have all elves, and he's a 50% start for elves. We can use any weapon we want. It's probably going to be the wand. So we can start our team like this. Sometimes you just start with the obvious, and then you fill in the blanks. 50% start for elves and wand, you know? We just need 2 more. Thinking about Weaver, because I already tried Aquaria and didn't like it. Weaver's probably the best thing here. We gotta somehow knock him into range for that, though. Yao Gui. Purple to red. Crossfire King. Not a lot of good stuff here. Like, damage dealer wise. Maybe I have to use... we'll just show it, I guess. I'll just show you why I didn't like it too much. Let's just use it. I'll put King Averlorn on the bottom. Put the wand up top. We gotta do a lot of mana generation here. We're just doing the orange diamond, so it's not like super consequential whether we win or lose or do it fast or not. We just need to get it done eventually. So if I lose a couple times, no big deal. Green and what? Yellow? Green, yellow minus blue, not good. Green, yellow minus brown is good, so we'll use that. And then class, I'm going to do Archer, because it's my favorite green class. See what happens. It's a Blood Frenzy, so it's already harder. And then Immortal Aquaria did not impress me the last time I tried it, like yesterday or the day before. But it's also not super leveled up or anything. We got Weaver, who's always good, but it usually needs like a good partner in crime. See what happens. No, I haven't done that yet, Goody. It's like by the time I get to playing games, I'm trying to get my daily stuff for Gems of War done, and then I'm falling asleep halfway through that. So, like as soon as I get off here, I'm not playing games. Like I'm probably putting on. When I get off a stream, I usually go eat lunch, honestly. And then I find something to watch, put on headphones while I either like clean the house or work or something. And then by the time I'm ready to like finish up my Gems of War for the day, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and then I'm getting tired, and then I'm just trying to hurry up and finish my Gems of War. But one of these days, man, because I used to do that on the channel. That was my thing. I would look at the free games for PS Plus. Or the free PlayStation games, and that's how I started this whole channel, for real. I mean, Bloodborne started the channel because that's the reason I got the PlayStation. But then right after that, it was the PlayStation shop with the free games and stuff. And that's how it led me to Gems of War. So I need to go back to my roots, probably. If you're kind of hitting a speed bump in your YouTube career, you should probably go back to your roots. So that is a good idea. I've been always thinking about it in the back of my head. We did have some success there, not just Gems of War, like Neverwinter, Battle Ages. We had some other games that did okay for a little bit. It's kind of what I need right now, just another game to do decent for a little bit while I figure stuff out. That'd be great. Alright, we got everything up. So this does 60 damage. We need to knock them into range. Let's grab this green. I guess we'll try this. So you kind of have to do the first enemies. That way you hit the most enemies. Wasn't bad. It might work. I don't know why it was doing not so good the other day. Maybe I leveled it up in between. Oh, that's pretty good. I take it back. That was good. I had a little bit of a different, I didn't have Arachnean Weaver with it. I think I was doing something else too. So this is a slightly different configuration of the Immortal Aquaria in the Bay of Stars. Yeah, I love Bloodborne, man. It's like tied for my favorite From Software game, at least. Dark Souls and Bloodborne are up there. Now Elden Ring. I just need to play Elden Ring again, because I kind of forced myself to play it blind. I'm sure I could have way more fun with it if I would go look everything up and build a better build and get some of the cooler things and see some more of the bosses and whatnot. I haven't really totally... I need to play Elden Ring again, basically, to see how much I like it. But so far, so good. I like it. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Dark Souls 2, Sekiro... Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 are my least favorite, but they're still really good. It's my least favorite, something that's always awesome. Could be, say something dirty. Your favorite position. Do this. Your least favorite position. It's still good, though. Alright? Least favorite pie, whatever you want to say. You love pie. What's your least favorite pie? All the pies are good. That's Dark Souls 3 or Sekiro for me. I still like it. Alright, 60. So we need to do some damage. Let's do this again. Crushing there. This is a blood frenzy, too. I thought it was going to be difficult. Just do this. I'm kind of liking this team for Elf. Thought I wasn't going to. Those mana potions, man. They make it easier to win, but they also make it take longer. They're all going off all the time. Couple more fights, we'll get those golden marks, and then I better go. I better go before I get in trouble. So I got on here late, and I woke up late. It kind of sucks. The days where we're having a good stream, I have to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, though, if you're here right now. We'll be here tomorrow, too. Maybe. I say that. I was gonna take the day off. I don't know. Play it by ear. So yeah, let's knock them into range after I grab some extra turns. Let's do it. Okay, does that work? Nope, they're not in range yet. It's gonna hit the bottom two. Could do this, maybe knock them. Nope, stupid. That was physical. Just do this. Maybe we need to stream at a different time or something, because during the week, and then on the weekend. I could. I don't know. I could stream at 9 o'clock at night. Maybe I'll do a poll or something. I'm just afraid. Right now, we're doing the 9:30, 10 a.m. thing, and I've been doing it every day. I'd be afraid to mess up my streak by switching times. Maybe on a couple days I could try. What if we stream on Wednesdays at night? That'd be kind of a compromise of the things I was thinking of doing before. We still do our EverQuest video on Wednesday, but then does Tacit stream on Wednesday night though? What's the days he's doing right now? I haven't really... Is it like Monday, Wednesday? You might be doing Wednesday. Yeah, Elden Ring was good. Only thing was I played it blind, so I did a sorcerer, and then it's like... So I did something cool. Like, people are like, oh, you did sorcerer. It must have been super easy. But I didn't find, like, the best staff. I didn't find the best spells. I wasn't, like, a super awesome sorcerer. Like, I was playing it blind. So this is the spells I got. This is the staff I got. I was naked with a cupcake on my head. I beat the game, but I didn't have, like, an OP sorcerer because I wasn't looking everything up. So I'd love to, like, replay the game. I'd love to, like, watch everything, read everything, know everything, and then replay it. I might have more fun because I could then go fight some cooler, like, there's a boss, like this lady that's like a she's crazy. Like one of the hardest bosses, we didn't even fight it. Like, I've been watching it more now. It was like right after I beat it, I was watching some stuff about it. But if I was gonna like play it again, I'd really start watching some more stuff and like reading it. And thinking about doing that for Puzzle Quest, like maybe I'll go seek out all the information before I get started instead of like trying to play it blind. It's what I used to do. I don't know why nowadays I feel like I have to play everything blind. Like, I definitely looked into stuff on this game before I started playing it. I think it's just From Software games I want to play blind because it's like my favorite. And you know. And I'm pretty good at them, so I didn't want to like get any advice. Wanted to see what I could do on my own. But every other game, I don't know. If I'm about to start a game, I might look up some stuff. We're not really knocking them in range. Why is this fight all of a sudden harder? This fight all of a sudden. We're getting webbed or something, maybe? They're not getting knocked into range. That's what's happening here. Jerk. Wow, we're gonna lose. Alright. That'll happen. If you're ever gonna see me lose, it's probably PvP. I mean, you can just look at my record on the leaderboard. I've lost quite a bit. Well, you just gotta say, oh well. Go on to the next one. Sometimes if you're going to 100% lose, you could retreat and make it a little faster. Okay, let's get up our dude. Get up our wand. Just want to get these gold marks. For some reason that last fight was like way harder than the other ones that we had. Like, surprised me out of nowhere. I was kind of surprised that that Blood Frenzy was being that easy. And then all of a sudden it was about as hard as I thought it was going to be. Out of nowhere. That was weird. But look at this fight. It's going to be completely different. We're just going to blow them out of the water. What? You see what I mean? What was up with that fight previous? 24 gold marks. Not bad. So yeah, next thing I would do is look for the other gold marks, because there's usually more than one. Sometimes there's only one, but sometimes there's... You just gotta look at all your... Like right here's the next one. So Blighted Lands, I think I already have a team for this one. Yep. Oh, I want to show you this team, because it was kind of fun. I made up my own team here. Doing Succubus Queen with Infernal King. DC with the 5, thank you so much, brother. You guys are going to get me in trouble today. I'm supposed to hurry up. Now I don't want to. Let's get a bunch of mana. It is the last day of the month, though. I gotta take advantage of it. Infernal King. Alright, what do we got? Green to skull, brown to red. We don't have that. So do we have Lamash to, which is yellow to purple? No. So then we just want to get up our weapon, but it's going to get up next turn no matter what. So, is there any yellow or green or red anywhere? No? Yellow. Right, now everybody's up. Let's take this. Let's do this, right? We got this. Still our turn. This team was kind of fun. I just want to show y'all. I'm not saying it's like awesome and you should use it everywhere. I just thought it was neat for this restriction. Could probably do this. 149 life. We can kill whichever one we want. Probably do the instant kill dude. And then he smacks her before he dies. He gives her a smack before he dies. A little charm action. Alright, I'm gonna be in big trouble, mister, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these gold marks. Do you see what the gift did? Went to Paul? Paul? So hot right now, too. For some reason, you guys have a significant other that when it's 100 degrees outside, they won't turn the air on. It was like 100 degrees the other day, and she said it was cold downstairs. She likes to hang out downstairs, and I hang out upstairs. We're like old people. Especially when I'm streaming, I'm up here. But, it gets, like, colder down there than up here, and it's hot as F up here because there's all these electronics, and I got a headset on, and so it gets really hot. And it's, like, the hottest room in the house. Like, the sun is beating on the window right now. And Brad's glass had to put a new window in to make it even better and hotter. And it's 100 degrees outside, too, like, literally. Not right now, but, like, the other day. And she'll turn the air off. Like, it's too cold. It's cold for the animals. Like, the animals have fur. They're fine. They got fur on. They'll be okay. Animals have fur. They're like wearing a coat at all times. I'm burning up. I'm sweating, like literally sweating. In the house. Sweating. But we're gonna turn the air off. Like, and there's multiple people upstairs. There's like animals downstairs. There's like 3 big dudes up here sweating, but all that matters is the dog and how cold the dog is. Like, come on, man. Burning up. You can put clothes on. All we can do is get naked. It's way easier to put more clothes on, put a blanket on, have some fur on than it is to get naked. I mean, I guess it's easy to get naked, but you can't get any more naked than being naked. You know, you can only get so naked. You can always put like 50,000 coats on. You can't get more naked. I'll kill the instant kill guy. So I'd always rather be cold. I would rather be cold. I hate being hot. Sucks. And most people feel like that, so I don't get it. Like, when it's... Don't turn the air off. Like, there's vents you can close. There's clothes you can put on. Animals have fur. I can't get any more naked. Like, once you're naked, you're naked. You can't get more naked. You can always put a second coat on. You can put a hoodie on with the coat on. You can put a blanket on the dog. You can't get extra naked. Maybe I could shave every hair on my body or something? Is that extra naked? That takes a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to have shiny thighs. I don't want to wear short shorts with shiny thighs. Show my tat. 3 more fights. And then I better go. The naked... yeah, dude. They are. I bet you 100% they're going to be happy when I'm out of here. Because I like common sense. And I like, you know, I like people to realize that, you know, they can't wait till the common sense guy's out here so they can just be maniacs all day. You don't have to worry about someone caring that they're being maniacs. It's gonna be a free-for-all when I'm out of here. There won't be a grumpy old man sticking his face out of his door. They're just gonna be going wild. Cars are gonna be on fire, flipped over. They're gonna be jumping on them and stuff. Like, it's gonna be nuts once I'm out of here. No. Maybe they'll make a parking lot football league. Nobody else will join it because they'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? The lines is for the footballs. The 10-yard line, 50-yard line. Car right there's the goal post. Kick it right in between the rear view mirrors. Get a field goal. Kick it right there, hit the windshield, get a field goal. Duh, stupid. What'd you think it was for, you dummy? You think those lines on the ground was for parking? No way, Jose. That's the racetrack lines, dummy. That's the football lines. Stupid. Idiot. Why do you think they took all the time to do that, dum-dum? Not for the cars. Not. Why would they even pour concrete unless it was for football, you idiot? There's gonna be nobody here to, like... They're gonna put down... They're gonna paint the parking lot green. They're gonna put, like, a pit area for scooters and bikes. There's gonna be a whole pit area. They're gonna make a giant pit they can pull over and change their tires and stuff, you know? It's the middle of the road. I'll make a pit. I'll put up some walls. What you doing? Get out of the racetrack, you idiot. Get out of the football field, dummy. Can't you see we're playing football here? Driving your car. You can't move your car. That's the median for the racetrack. We're going around it as close as we can. If you move it, then how are we supposed to race our cars? How are we supposed to race our scooter? While you out here, watch me pop a willy. Watch me pop a willy while you're out here. Man, we ain't... Why are we losing so hard here? There we go. Who are we gonna kill? Ghostbusters. Can we kill you? Okay, now you can't do that. A dirty thing you're about to do with your dirty sword. Let's do this. Do we have that? Green to skull. No. Nope. Let's do this. This team was working so good the other day. Like, then we have the opposite day today. One team that wasn't working started working, and the team that was working is not working. It's opposite day. Got this. Let's just kill something. I'm about to get killed if I don't get off here soon. Got this. Green to skull. Go with... Oh, I'm frozen, you dumb. Football parking lot, racetrack, idiot. Come on, dummy. Vernal King's pretty good, man. He does scatter damage, then it converts, does skull damage, and then if he dies, he comes right back. He's not the greatest, but he's, like, underrated a little bit sometimes. I like him. Alright, 2 more fights and I have to go, or I'm gonna get beat with a whip. Supernova says, enter the Gungeon, huh? That sounds cool. Toxic Shock. Crow says, so I was watching Vault Key opening and saw the rewards are much better than my vaults. Are the rewards based on level? You have to, like, do the hardest setting, but it shouldn't, like, matter too much. People say that all the time. You just gotta open more of them, I guess. You can't, like, sit there and open 20 keys and expect to get something awesome. Like, you gotta have 100 or 200 or 300 or 400, because, like... You know, I was probably getting a little bit lucky, but all you can do is open more keys, basically. That's all you can do. And yeah, you turn it up to the hardest as soon as you can. You don't want to make it to where you're losing the vault key fight, but like my new account turned up to the hardest vault key on like the second vault that it was in ever. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I didn't take forever, but I didn't do it immediately either. Like the second batch of vault keys I ever had on my new account, I was on the hardest setting with. The first batch I did like down a little bit. Make sure I can open them for sure. Kind of like do a little test run, make sure you can win. Don't waste them. Yeah, get out of here. Let's get these gold marks, son. We got one more fight. Daughter. Supernova says, it's fast-paced, never that same game, and all kinds of craziness happens. Would go great with your rants. Alright. Goody says, did you check out your free games? No, I already read that. Sorry, I should, though. Tyrion says, cheesed the Diamantina battle with terror and deathmark trinkets, but completed Underspire this week. Several really sketchy battles and a couple of losses. I feel ya. Mark did the same thing, I think he said. Bloodborne is goated. Yep. Yeah, maybe Tacit is Sunday, Monday, and Friday. Okay, maybe I'll try Wednesday night. It's not like a good day, but it could be like our first test run at doing a night stream, since we don't do any stream on that day. Maybe it's an idea. There's definitely a gaping hole begging to be filled, says Tyrion. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? We will try it on Wednesday if it goes well. Maybe we'll do some other days. DC, thank you so much for that 5 again. He said, hiya, Sinnycool, and all you Sinners Choir members and lurkers alike. Glad to be with you all. Apologies for my tardiness. Been lurking. Tickle that like button. Thumbs up. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. I'm way behind in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Nick says, I played Bloodborne with some info in the back of my head, but yet still went through it like it was new, but still had a lot of fun. Had to quit when I finished New Game Plus. Yeah, Tyrion, I feel ya about the thermostat. Jam Ricks! No problem, dude. Thanks for watching them. Yoke says, nope, mine is set at 70 degrees, and then we turn it down to 68 to sleep. I wish, man. I'll be lucky if we... I'm lucky if we can turn it on 75. She thinks I'm crazy. I'm lucky if it's on 75. Usually it's on like 80. Can you imagine? Imagine having your thermostat on 80, and it's not because we're trying to save money. It's because she's too cold. And everybody else gets to sweat. Oh no, the end of month shoutouts, I forgot. I'll have to do it like tomorrow or something. I'm not going to have time today. I know, who are they going to ask? Look what I can do. I don't know. Streamer luck. Crow says I'm level 550 and do challenging vault. Should I save keys until after level? I want to save them. You can. It's not like that big of a difference. I think you're just getting unlucky. Like you're looking for stuff like orbs, and that doesn't get affected by how hard it is. You know, you might lose a little bit of gems and a little bit of gold from doing a lower setting, but it's not crazy. If you look at like the percentages, it's not like if you were going to get a 280,000 gold, you're going to get like 250,000 gold instead. If you're going to get 900 gems, you're going to get, you know, 800 gems instead. Like it's still quite a bit. I would, you know, anytime you have vault keys, do them unless it's during a vault event. Because that's the time to get more vault keys, not to open them. I don't know why, but I've never like been disappointed in my vault keys and my loot. It's always been, because I think I just know. I've been doing vault keys since they existed. I've done so many, it's crazy. So I kind of have an average in my head, and I've done, like if it's your first vault keys, you might be a little bit disappointed. But I have like an average over so many years of doing every single vault event and opening keys after every single one of them, that I know in the back of my head how many times I've got a 900 gem drop, how many times I've gotten like 300,000 gold, how many major orbs of glory I've gotten, like, so I know, like, they do come. And just because I didn't get them in this 50 keys, I'm gonna get them in the next 50 keys, like, it's when you're, like, first starting that it could be disappointing, maybe. You're hearing everybody talk about it, and like, how awesome it is, and then you open, like, 50 vault keys, and you only get, like, a good diamond drop or something, but It'll happen. It does happen, and it's really nice when you get that 900 gem drop, you know? Or that 300,000, 280,000 gold. It does happen. It's probably me, my skewed brain of playing for so long. Just knowing that you can, and I probably got the most 900 gem drops that you've ever seen. I don't know why, but I've gotten at least, I've seen the best gem drop. I can't even count it on one hand, I bet you. I'm probably getting close to like 2 hands. That's how many I've gotten. I might have gotten 10 or more 900 gem drops over the years. And that's over all the years, though, so it's like one of the hardest, most rare things to get, like, as far as from a vault key. But you will see it. It's not impossible. It's not like a Horde Mimic Mythic or getting the right egg in the dragon eggs. Like, it's gonna happen. Go right in the middle. So we can punch them before it dies. I think this will kill, right? Ooh, it's close. Hey, stop it. Just die. Could have summoned in. Alright, we got our gold marks. And I better go before I get in trouble. You probably heard me talk all the crap about the thermostat, and I promised I would go do something and not stream so long. And then I streamed long. So I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe. There's like a 50-50 chance. If I do play tomorrow, it's going to be Puzzle Quest, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Just be ready. Worst case scenario, I'll be back Monday with the weekly preview and all the teams, Tower of Doom teams and stuff. I might take one day off for Labor Day for the first day of September, you know. But we'll see. I'll, you know, community tab or reminder or Discord, or I don't know, I can't tell you, honestly. It's gonna be like 50-50. And then it's 25% chance we play Puzzle Quest tomorrow. I don't know. I can't even think. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Nick, Goody, Anita, Sana, Crow, Noonday. Shadow was here. R.E. We got Crow, we got Sana, we got Nick, we got Tyrion, we got Yoke the Ham, Goody Two Shoes, Orc Masseuse, a.k.a. Mr. Z. Sana, DC United, R.E. Mark, Cat was here, Cat was here, Cat was here. DC United with the gifted to Paul, thank you so much, you're the best. And the 5, you're a legend, oh yeah. We got Nick, Tyrion, Mark, yeah, but you DC just reminded me I need to shout out all the members, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Because it'll still be the same. It's not like people... It's based on, like, you get a month from the time you decided to become a member, so... But it'll be, like, for August. I'll just say it in September. Remind me tomorrow, moderators, to shout out all the members, because I think I forgot on the Apple Juice stream, and that's when I usually do it. Of course, you know, can you blame me at the end of that thing? Nick, Supernova, Nick, Goody, Tyrion, Anita, Classic, R.E., Yoke the Ham. Anita with the gifted, went to Yoke. We got Trey Bobuff in the house. Chad with the two. Trey with the 3. Eric Johnson. Florent was here. If I say your name wrong, let me know. Goody Two Shoes, Porters, Eric, Phillip. Mark with the 2, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Rain Man was here. I was talking about Rain Man yesterday. Somebody was asking about if there's people that play on Switch. Well, there's the Switch player right there, Rain Man. D-Rock the Savage was here today. Chad with a 2. Porters, Beg for Mercy. CCR. Sana with the gifted. Went to Mark. That was awesome. Mark was first. Sana was second. Porters was third. All right. Did I miss any chats? Have a good weekend, Noonday. Crow says, what is 5 times Cedric? Like if she's getting Cedric, the Cedric card over and over and over and over. So that's the spot where you're going to get, like, the best loot. And if you keep getting, like, tarot cards and Cedric pictures, like, you're just having bad luck. So yeah, that's another thing to say. if you're having bad luck opening vault keys, don't keep going. The game is very streaky. And this is not a scientific thing. I'm not telling you a fact. I'm just saying it's a feeling. It's just a strategy I've been doing over the years. If I'm opening vault keys and I'm getting good loot, I'm going to keep going. If I'm opening vault keys and I'm having terrible luck, I'm going to stop. So if you're getting, like, Crow, for example, asking about vault keys and not getting good loot, don't sit there and open 300 vault keys if you're just having terrible luck that day. You know, open like 10 and then say, screw this, and save them for another day. It's an old forum post I read about streakiness of Gems of War, and I started to believe it, and if you're having good luck, keep going. If you're having bad luck, stop and come back another day. Basically. Anita with the gifted, yep. But yeah, I got to go. Labor Day weekend. I'll try to stream tomorrow. I don't know, though. Later, Classic. Marvel Puzzle Quest definitely happening, crew. It's not going to be next, but it's on the list. I think it's gonna... I've been eyeballing that game since a long time ago. It's after I started Gems of War, and I was looking up, like... I'd, like, type in Gems of War, and it would always pop up right next to it, so I've always seen it, and I've always kind of had it in the back of my head, so... It could have been there this whole time. You never know. Maybe that'll be the next thing. The next big thing that doubles up the channel. But yeah, we'll see ya. Have a good one. You're the best. I gots to go. Peace out. I'm gonna get a spanking.